what I had to do, so I spoke my mind. What I feel inside, found the words to introduce myself, and then I would like nothing else but to spend some time. Put your hand in mine. I wanna dance with you, romance with you. We'll be making plans for two. Oh, we were meant to be two. Be together. I wanna dance with you. Wanna dance with you, baby. Romance with you. Romance with you, honey. We'll be making plans for two. Oh, yes, we will. Meant to be together. I have to say that you're so fine. Is there anything that I can do to make you mine? I'm really gonna try and steal a kiss if it's alright, and be closer than friends tonight. I'm at peace with you, and what I wanna do, I wanna dance with you. Wanna dance with you, baby. Romance with you. Romance with you, honey. We'll be making plans for two. We were meant to be together. Together. I wanna dance with you. Oh. Romance with you. Romance with you, honey. We'll be making plans for two. Oh. We were meant to be together. Why don't you come a little closer, baby? Put your head on my shoulder and dance with me. I wanna be with you forever. We were meant to be together. I wanna dance with you. Dance with you, baby. Romance with you. Romance with you, honey. We making plans for two. We were meant to be together. Together. Oh. Dance with you. Wanna dance with you, baby. Romance with you. Romance with you, honey. We making plans for two. Oh. We were meant to be together. Dance with you. I wanna dance with you, girl. Romance with you. We'll be making plans for two. Put your hand in mine. We were meant to be. You're so fine. I wanna dance with you. Put your head on my shoulder. Romance with you. Come a little closer. We'll be making plans for two. Oh, we were meant to be together. Be together. I wanna dance with you. Wanna dance with you, honey. Romance with you. Romance with you, baby. We'll be making plans for two. We were meant to be together. I wanna dance with you. I wanna dance.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. Good morning. It is definitely going down. It is after 6 o'clock right here on Blazing 95.1 FM radio. We are your brand new radio station, and we got a brand new morning show that's starting this morning, right here, right now. For those who do not know who I am, I'm Darnell Ballard. I am your brand new program director for Blazing 95.1, and I'm just so excited because we got a lot of brand new programs coming up, and I am glad to be part of Los Angeles, California, where we're going to be bringing you nothing but the best in old school, new school, independent artists, and the best programming on Blazing 95.1. And so we got the Cheryl Underwood Morning Show, and I'm glad to be part of this producing this team, and also glad to be part of this new station. We are located at 633 Westfield Street, 7th floor in downtown Los Angeles, and I'm just so excited about being part of this radio station. I am originally from the Fort Worth, Dallas area, and so I have a good experience in working with a lot of different people, and I'm so excited. So again, we're going to be bringing you nothing but the best in music right here. And it's like I say, it's after 6 o'clock, and we're going to go ahead and start it with our brand new program, the Cheryl Underwood Morning Show. Again, it's time for the Cheryl Underwood Morning Show. Y'all check it out.
television personality, radio host, entertainer, businesswoman, and philanthropist. Emmy Award winner for her role as co-host of The Talk on CBS television. Seen daily by nearly 3 million daytime viewers. It's The World According to Cheryl. The World According to Cheryl. Bringing you discussion on relationships, entertainment, sports, politics, news. It's The World According to Cheryl, the podcast.
Here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Cheryl Underwood Radio. Look here. As I introduce everybody, the Iceman coming. Vic Ross, super producer, Deep Freeze Productions. That's right, surgeon, cut creator on radio. All right, our favorite country lawyer, better known as Judge Harry Sutherland. All rise.
Hear ye in the house.
In the house, all rise. Giving up this news you can use 6 seconds from the hill. Word on the street from the brother gonna work it out, Harry Sutherland, for real.
Gonna work it out.
That's right. Courtney Black back with the facts.
You know that.
Kyle Irby, our man rights activist.
Be a man at all times.
The entertainment report gonna be wild as I don't know what. We got so much to talk about and so little time. Jim Kelly, owner and proprietor of Sports Bar, where makeup and talking women come to eavesdrop. Woo! Can you go into the massage parlor and still come out a billionaire?
In a Republican.
We gonna talk about
and be a Republican.
And that voice you hear
Yes,
Ladies and gentlemen.
he's
is
back.
Ladies and
our
gentlemen.
best friend. Ladies and
Put your
gentlemen,
hands together for
give
me.
it up for.
Give it up for me. I'm back.
That's right, J. Anthony Brown.
In the house, baby.
Who is sponsoring our word of the day.
And the word of the day is brought to you by?
J. Anthony Brown's Hotter Than a Mofo Peanuts.
No. Nuts. Don't drop the
It's like
peanut.
peanuts.
Drop that part. You want to go straight nuts.
Straight nuts. J. Anthony Brown's Hotter Than a Mofo Nuts.
My nuts.
Try my nuts in a superhero.
Oh my God.
Buy online at hotterthanamofo.com.
Watch out there now. I'm back.
And sponsor the word of the day. So when we get to the word of the day, don't forget we will give you the definition, its origin, and we will use it in a sentence. But it will be sponsored by
James Brown, Hot and Mofo Nuts.
That's right. Where you can get them at hotterthanamofo.com.
Or Amazon.com.
Or Amazon.com. They weren't on the plane, were they? Were they on the plane? They weren't on the plane. We praying for those people that lost their life on the Amazon plane.
Oh, the Amazon plane?
I think one of the Amazon planes, I thought one of the planes it was coming from Oakland.
Well,
I thought.
the owner was in the news.
It wasn't coming from New York.
Yeah.
You talking about Jeff Bezos?
Yeah, he showed his
it wasn't coming from New York.
He
They
showed
done
his
gave up.
nuts, too.
So did. To the girl that was on the news. And our Kim people. Do you think our Kim people, Jay, dropped a dime? Do you think our Kim folk dropped a dime? Her brother. You think her brother dropped a
I
dime?
think her brother dropped the dime.
She's in on it too.
There's some expensive nuts.
Those some expensive.
They are.
Expensive.
Yeah,
But
they
they're
are.
not. But they're not.
as tasty as James and Brown.
Hot
That's right. Hey, we're going to go to break. When we come back, we're going to get that 6 seconds from Hill, that word on the street, that news you can use from our favorite country lawyer, better known as Judge Harry Sutherland. And the word of the day is sponsored by Jancy Brown.
Hotter than Mofo Nuts. Watch out there now.
We'll be right back with more Show on the Word Radio.
All right, y'all, man. That's right, y'all. It's after 6 o'clock right here on Blazing 95.1 FM. I want to say a big shout out to everybody out there that's tuning in to us right here in the Los Angeles area, man. And I got to say a big shout out to my big boss, the owner of Blazing 95.1 FM radio. We're definitely doing it real big right here, your number one station with your new 24 hours music station, man. We're going to talk about some quick look at your news, man. You know, everybody's been talking about the R. Kelly situation and stuff. We just definitely got to keep all the people in prayer that was in that situation with R. Kelly, and we're going to continue to talk about that and continue to update you on any kind of update that's going on with that. But again, we definitely want to keep all the people that was in the situation with R. Kelly, keep them in prayer as they give a prayer to charge him for what he did. Now we don't know all the details about it, man. In other news, man, we gotta talk about this, man. There's a lot going on in the news and stuff. We definitely want to say a special prayer out to T.I., who lost his sister and they are mourning the loss of his beautiful sister. We'll keep you abreast as we get more details about that as well. And there's a lot of other stuff going on in the news. We'll be talking about that as well. We're gonna go ahead and go to a song, and we'll be right back. Let's roll. We'll be right back right here, number one station in the nation.
Tonight we gon' sip on Tennessee whiskey. Gonna go to the hole in the wall, get a little tipsy. Is anybody lonely? Come on, get lifted. Cause it's Friday night and I just got paid. Come party with me, we can just roll. Come and ride with me. Come on, let's go. Come and ride with me. We can just roll. Come and ride with me. Come on, let's go. Come and ride with me. It's about to go down in a major way. I'ma pop some bottles, baby, cause I just got paid. All up in VIP all night. If you came to party with me, then it's alright. Tonight we gon' sip on Tennessee whiskey. Gonna go to the hole in the wall, get a little tipsy. Is anybody lonely? Come on, get lifted. Cause it's Friday night and I just got paid. Come party with me, we can just roll. Come and ride with me. Come on, let's go. Come and ride with me. We can just roll. Come and ride with me. Come on, let's go. Come and ride with me. I'ma be your candy liquor if you back it up. We can go to my sugar shack and let me toss it up. You came to party with me and get a little tipsy. I ain't gon' slow roll it, I'ma stand up in it. Tonight we gon' sip on Tennessee whiskey. Gonna go to the hole in the wall, get a little tipsy. Is anybody lonely? Come on, get lifted. Cause it's Friday night and I just got paid. Come party with me, we can just roll. Come and ride with me. Come on, let's go. Come and ride with me. We can just roll. Come and ride with me. Come on, let's go. Come and ride with me. We can just roll. Come and ride with me. Come on, let's go. Come and ride with me. Just roll. Come and ride with me. Come on, let's go. Come and ride with me. Tonight we gon' sip on Tennessee whiskey. Gonna go to the hole in the wall, get a little tipsy. Is anybody lonely? Come on, get lifted. Cause it's Friday night and I just got paid. Come party with me, we can just roll.
And now it's time for Cheryl Underwood Radio's 60-second moment in music history. Give it to me, Tyrone Dubois.
For Cheryl Underwood Radio, I'm R&B historian Tyrone Dubois with a 60-second moment in music history. Although the Temptations made fantastic music on their own, and in their entire career of the group, they teamed up with one group 3 different times in a span of a year. The first song was I'm Gonna Make You Love Me with Diana Ross and the Supremes that reached number 2 on both the R&B and pop charts. 3 months later, they reached the top top 10 on the R&B charts with a song called I'll Try Something New. 6 months later, the song called The Wait reached the mid-30s on the R&B charts in October of 1969. Their last time teaming up with someone was in the year of 1982 with Rick James, with the single standing on the top. Even though the year before, they were on the single Super Freak with Rick James, but they were only credited for backup vocals. The song I'm Gonna Make You Love Me was a platinum-selling single. I'm America's R&B historian, Tyrone Dubois, for Cheryl Underwood Radio.
And we're back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
Thank you, super producer. Hey, we got our good friend James Brown sitting in with us because the word on the day is sponsored by...
Hotter than them on phone nuts, James Brown. Get them on Amazon.com.
That's
baby.
what I'm talking about. They're delicious. They're delicious. You're going to need lots and lots of water or tea. And then later on, somewhere in this show, we're going to ask James Brown about his new health regimen. I think we might do it in entertainment, but we got to get through the Jesse Smollett R. Kelly discussion.
That's right. That's going to take a minute.
What one we take first?
I don't know which one. Who would?
No, which one would you discuss first?
I don't know because they all so good. We just got to figure out, Jay, how to get it away from our HBCU. Shout out that's sponsored by Metamucil because we got the HBCU challenge where you sign up for the 2-week challenge with Metamucil and then you vote for
I'm taking a 2-week Metamucil.
Oh my gosh! You are.
Both getting them checks.
Okay, you better
thank you, Metamucil.
Thank you, brother. That's right.
Thank you, Metamucil.
And then I could go back to eating my what, James Brown? That hotter the mofo. That's right.
Metamucil, as we call it, the med.
That's right, the med.
The med.
Nice. Okay, so what do you? Harry and Jay are both men of Phi Beta Sigma. Blue Phi, you know it. What do y'all want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Manafort?
I would like to start with
Manafort.
Maybe Manafort.
Okay, how you want to go? Okay, go on Manafort.
Here's my take on.
Here's the take on
Manafort.
Yes.
He's going to go to jail.
For how long?
He's going to get 20 years, 20 to 15 years. Dang. He's never going to get out.
He's never going to get out.
Now, here's the thing. We know all of these people are lying.
That's
Why
right.
are they all lying about hanging out with the Russians? What's the deal?
What's the deal, Harry?
Because that's the lie that they tell. It's like, we never met the Russians, we never hung out, no connection, and it's a lie.
They're trying to protect Trump. Because if they say that they actually were hanging out with the Russians, then we have collusion, and they gave it to us.
Right. Collusion is a crime.
That's a crime.
And here's my point now.
Here's what's your point.
See where I'm coming? Left field. You saw Training Day, right?
I did see it.
You see how them Russians answer you when you see what they did to Denzel.
I saw that.
Kyle.
Kyle.
Wow.
Kyle.
I saw that.
He's very concerned.
Yeah.
That's right. So is that why everybody's scared to say?
Did you see the movie?
Yeah.
I saw the movie.
You see when the Russians pulled up? And Denzel, he had an attitude, man, I'll deal with them Russians later. And he didn't get them Russians their money.
Right.
And the Russians closed. That's why they can't do Trading Day 2. Them Russians shut all that down.
Shut it all down.
There will never be a Trading
So that's
Day 2.
why everybody is lying.
Yeah, because they know what them Russians do.
Jim, you say what on behalf of Republicans?
Yeah.
Sounds legit.
Hey, he's a Republican, so he know the Russians.
That's right. So we know.
He don't even want to answer it.
He wasn't even here, America. Oh, and we do have 17 unique affiliates internationally. We're the only show.
Oh.
So maybe on tomorrow when we talk about the summit and our affiliate that we know is
What's
covering
his
the
name? I
summit.
cannot say his name.
Kim Jong-un's.
You're gonna come over here and make a Trump look so stupid.
I knew we were going to get Putin today. I didn't think we were going to get Little Rocket Man.
Yeah, see, I was hoping to get Putin.
No one is talking. Why they're not talking?
Put your shirt on, Mr. President Putin. Put your shirt back on. Put your shirt on, man.
We'll be right back to more Shell Underwood Radio.
That horse.
No one is talking. They're not.
All right, y'all. It is definitely going down right here. It is your boy, world famous DJ Donnie B, a.k.a. Donnell Ballard, the program director for Blaze in 95.1 FM Radio. I got to say a big shout out to everybody out there listening to us. Make sure you tune in to the All New Cheryl Underwood Morning Show, Monday through Friday from 6 to 8 right here on Blaze in 95.1 FM Radio. All right, y'all, man. We got to talk about this, man. In news today in Los Angeles, man, a woman who beat an elderly with a brick has been sentenced to 15 years in prison. According to the report, she jumped on this man, this 92-year-old man who was suffering an injury after the attack. Again, the Los Angeles woman who beat the elderly man has been sentenced to 15 years in prison. In today's weather forecast for Los Angeles, California, is going to be a high of 63 and tonight low of 51 degrees. And that is the weather forecast right here. And I definitely want to say a big shout out to everybody out there tuning in to us. And don't y'all forget, tune in to me tonight on the hottest TV station. You can tune in to me on Living Witness TV. I come on every Monday night at 10 o'clock on livingwitnesstv.com. So make sure you check me out. Tonight I'll be interviewing a guy by the name of James Edward Johnson. Mr. Johnson, who was a VA. He talks about, we're going to be talking about the Black history. We'll be talking about all kinds of stuff. So make sure you tune in to us tonight at 8 o'clock on Living Witness TV as I do an exclusive interview with Mr. Edward, who was in the military, but not only in the military, but he also talks about how racist Texas was. And I'm from Texas, so make sure you tune in to that coming up tonight at 10 o'clock on Living Witness TV. And I got to say a big shout out to Chaka, the owner of this station, Blazing 95 FM Radio. And we're going to take it back to the Cheryl Underwood Morning Show. Darnell Ballard. We'll be right back.
And we're back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
Thank you, super producer. Hey, don't forget the phone lines are always open to you, 1-855-SHERYL1, or you can email us at SherylUnderwoodRadio.com. And don't forget, we got the World According to Show, the podcast of Cheryl Underwood Radio. We want you to, how you do it, Kyle? Do you download? What'd you do?
Yeah, you download it.
And then, and you could get it anywhere and subscribe and give us 5 stars. Courtney Black, back with the facts. Social media is on fire. Everybody's listening and checking it out. Vic Frost, tell the people why we don't play a call straight and live.
Because they be thinking they can just talk to you any kind of way. Because you know what I'm saying. They just say all kind of different stuff that we
like
can't
Janie
air.
Brown. Janie Brown.
Well, I've been knowing you so long, so I can say it.
Cheryl's my friend. I can talk to her.
And they be asking for that
What?
asking for that Turner and Cooch. And it's the way they ask.
Right.
And then they just curse.
I don't mind the asking. It's just the way
you ask. We can't air none of that. We can't air none of that. Plus I still work for CBS. Thank you, Janie Brown, for figuring that one out.
I cleared it up for you.
That's right.
I saw you struggling with it.
And I do still work for CBS. I do still work for CBS, and I want to keep my job. And so, but we're proud to have Janie Brown sitting in with us as much as he can.
But people are saying like I've never been here before.
That's right. Be back. That's right. When we do the best of Cheryl Underwood Radio, we make sure you are part of the best of. Oh yeah, we gonna ride you till the wheels fall off, my brother.
Okay, all right.
Harry Sutherland, we were talking about Manafort. When you talking about going to jail, isn't Cohen testifying this week too?
That's right, before the Congress. That's right.
But he haven't did it yet. Is he showing up, or is he still over at Red Lobster in Inglewood?
No, he's going to show up. He's going to show up. His family was threatened, he said.
Ooh.
He's going to tear the president up.
Yeah, he's going to tear the president a new one. But what the president needs is a foreign policy deal to make himself look good, because he really wants a Nobel Peace Prize, and the only reason he wants one because Obama got one.
That's right. Wait a minute, did you see when the president of Japan said I ain't nominated nobody?
I ain't nominated Trump.
It's not true. No nominated. It can't. Oh no.
Why do all your aides?
Is that Putin and the Japanese president?
They all sound like Putin.
Kyle.
Putin is not that.
Say it again.
Putin right there.
That's
what it is, Kyle.
Wait a minute. Do Putin again.
Oh, what are you talking? Everyone is talking. No one is talking.
Okay, why does your Putin sound like a mobster from New Jersey?
Right.
It's the international version of the Sopranos.
That's what I was going to say.
People who don't do voices criticize the one voice or two voices.
Oh, no, we got Harry.
Wait a minute, Harry.
Bill Cosby.
Do your Bill Cosby impersonation, Harry. Do it, Harry. I would like to talk to you.
Nailed it.
What? We'll be right back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
And we're back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
Thank you, Super Producer. Hey, it's time for our word of the day, sponsored by who, Jay-Z Brown?
Hot phone nuts, baby. Amazon.com, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
Watch out there.
That's right. And thank you for your sponsorship, Cheryl Underwood Radio. And somewhere,
the only way you're gonna get
I got to announce the new affiliates of Cheryl Underwood Radio. I don't know where I'm announcing them, but they will be announced in this show. Kyle Irby, what is our word of the day?
Parsimonious.
Parsimonious. Parsimonious, adjective, exhibiting or marked by parsimony, especially frugal to the point of stinginess. Why is everybody looking at Harry Sutherland?
Kraft.
I was thinking about Robert Kraft.
Robert Kraft was parsimonious.
A billionaire using $59.
Man.
That's it.
Exactly.
But you know what?
Exactly.
A savings is a saving.
Got rich somehow, right?
They got rich.
Sometimes that savings cost
It's
you
not
money.
worth it.
That's
Exactly.
right. It's about to cost you some money. And when we get to the sports bar where Make Up the Talker went from the eavesdrop, we're going to talk about what could happen to him. He might get off with a tap
He
on the
already
wrist.
got off.
So
Let's take it out. Take it out.
He got off.
They got it on tape.
Here's my joke. Here's my joke.
Here's your joke.
Here's my
Do your
joke.
joke.
Here's my joke.
Do your
All
joke.
Robert Kraft didn't want the players to take a knee, but he don't mind if a hooker take a knee. That's my joke.
That's yours.
That's why you're here, Jay.
A lot of truth there.
Okay.
That sure is.
That sure
Parsimonious is part of parsimony, which is the quality of being careful with money. Thrifty.
He really liked that joke.
Absolutely. Jim loved it.
Jim loved it.
Jim Kelly.
Loved it.
The quality of state of being stingy, that's the 1A and 1B definition. 2, the economy and the use of means to an end. And the reason we're giving you parsimony as a word, it's a Middle English word borrowed from the Latin word parsimonium. Pars, perfect stem of, it's a past participle of passare, to act sparingly or be stingy.
Yes.
And monia was the suffix abstract of all nouns. And it was first used in the 15th century. It's first used in the 15th
And the first time somebody used it, they went, okay, all right.
Yeah, that's a good word. That's a good word. So who's gonna use it in a sentence? Who wants to? Okay, you got it, Kyle. You got it?
Yeah, why Jim Kelly's workers accused him of being parsimonious.
Because he has a car wash in real life.
That's right.
He has a car wash in real
They're
life.
right, too.
Where's the car wash? Where's the car wash, Jim?
Arvada, Colorado.
That's right.
5760 Ward Road.
That's right.
Check it out.
Bring the kids.
That's
We
it.
got hot dog.
We
We got
got
a
hot
bouncy
dogs.
house.
We got balloons. We
The
got all.
bouncy house. It's a hot dog.
We're just not marketing
Real, it's a real car
No,
wash.
I know he has a
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
Okay. What were you gonna say,
One hot
Jay?
dog.
One hot dog.
He's
Did
gonna
he
be-
pass
The
around?
entire car could share it.
What?
Did they pass around?
Frugal, yeah.
Did they pass
Parsimonious.
Because he's parsimonious.
That's
I got one too.
You got one too? Okay, Harry, we're going to end with yours. Go ahead, Harry.
After I took Tanaka to the movies and out to eat, her parsimonious refused to go back with me to the Red Roof Inn.
Red Roof Inn.
I like. It's a sentence that
The only thing I
he just
heard,
jammed 3 sentences together.
I just heard eat parsimonious. That's all I heard.
Listen, and I swear to God, I thought he was going to say, I took parsimonia out to dinner.
Hilarious.
But no, we're very back. We're Show Underwood Radio. We're coming out at the top of the show and
All right, y'all, man. You're definitely tuning into the all-new Cheryl Underwood morning show right here on Blazing 95 FM radio. And, man, we're going to get to another top story, man. We want to say a big shout out to everybody out there tuning in to us all across the country right here. And a former Minnesota officer plead not guilty in the shooting death of Australian woman. And we're going to keep you abreast as we get more details about this and a lot more coming up. And also today's weather forecast for Los Angeles is calling for a high of 63 and a low of 51. We'll be right back right after this.
Chill one on the track. Oh yeah. Come on. Out of Candy Entertainment. Car party music. Listen. Let's go. Tier 1. Let me talk to you for a second. Listen. Mr. Kiss it, lick it before I get it, baby. Tier1.com, girl, I don't need permission, baby. Got me riding up and down I-10, baby. Bedroom Lake Charles all the way down to Mobile, baby. Sipping on it, crown in that baby. Got that thing on the edge of the bed. When I hit you with the two, lady, between me and you, lady, you gonna like it, baby. When I get it in, when I hit you with the two.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. You are definitely tuning in to us right here on the all-new Cheryl Underwood Morning Show, right here on Blazing 95 FM. We are straight out of Los Angeles, California, man. And I want to say today's weather forecast is calling for a high of 63 today. If you're going outside, make sure that you go outside. If you're going to work today, make sure that you dress according to the weather. Again, it's going to be a high of 63 and tonight low of 51. Now in Texas, man, let me tell y'all, it is going to be a cold frozen. Some people are waking up to 20 below this morning in Dallas Fort Worth, and I'm from Dallas Fort Worth, so they are waking up. And I also gotta say a big shout out to our girl Skylife, who has made Los Angeles, California her new home. So shout out to Skylife. Y'all can check out, she got a new Facebook Live that she do every day, every week, called Talk Your I can't say the word because we are blazing 95 FM radio, man. But anyway, we got a new segment that we're gonna start doing beginning tomorrow, and where we're gonna interview different people in the community. We calling it LA Spotlight right here. We're gonna be doing every single day, and it's not only just for people in LA, but it's gonna be people from all over. But we're gonna call it Blazing Spotlight, and we'll start that tomorrow morning doing the Cheryl Underwood break. As we break for it, we'll be doing that maybe right at this 7 o'clock hour. We'll keep it progressive as we get more details about that. All right, we getting ready to move it right along. We getting ready to go right back to the Cheryl Underwood Morning Show.
To our HBCU shout out, sponsored by Metamucil, when we come back with this break. But remember, the word of the day is sponsored by what?
Hotter than a mofo D-nut.
That's what I'm talking about. We'll be right back. Hey, you're listening to The World According to Cheryl, the podcast of Cheryl Underwood Radio.
And we're back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
Thank you, Super. This is time for our HBCU shout out, sponsored by Metamucil. Why? Because
challenge, baby.
That's right. And Jamesy Brown and I
doing it.
And both paid endorsers for
14-day challenge Metamucil, baby. We like to call it the Met.
That's right. That's right. You add Metamucil to your daily routine for 14 days. It promotes regularity, and you feel what lighter feels like. Remember, the 50 states and District of Columbia can participate. You got to be 18 years or older to participate, and this contest is void where prohibited by law. After you sign up for the challenge, we want you to go to the drop down, and we want you to vote for your favorite HBCU. The last day to vote is sometime this week. I think it's February 28th.
That's
the
right.
last day to vote.
Yes.
So we want you to hurry up and vote, because the winner of the $10,000 will be announced where, Jamesy Brown?
On Cheryl Underwood Show, baby.
And on the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
And on the Steve Harvey
Morning Show, where you and I will be on the show
and
that day.
We work together, yet we work
That's
for
right.
other
That's
people.
right. And we're contributors on Steve's show. Well, you are a regular worker on
Yes,
Steve's show.
I am.
I'm a contributor,
Yes.
just like you are a contributor here. And then that's
you a regular.
That's right. But we getting that Metamucil money because we support everybody feeling what lighter feels like, and we know you can do it. So we want to give you some HBCUs you might want to vote for. Who we shouting out today, Courtney Black?
All right, we shouting out Gaston State Community College in Gaston, Alabama.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right, Jim. Who we shouting out?
Cheryl, we're going to Columbia, South Carolina, and Allen University.
That's what I'm talking about. You should know. You should know that, Jamie Brown, because
I used to live in Alameda Court, which is a center area where all the people who lived in Benedict College,
that's right,
and Allen College would reside.
That's where we reside. That's what I'm talking about.
What did I say? Resident.
He meant reside, brothers and sisters. That's right. That's right. All right, Kyle, who you got? Who you got?
Harry.
I can't hear you at all.
You can't hear me?
Oh, go ahead.
There you go. I'm saying after that KFC, I need to know what lighter feels like.
Hey, let me tell you something. I make sure that y'all eat very, very good, no matter what time you get here. So,
Fort Valley State University in Fort Valley, Georgia.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, Jane Brown.
Denmark Tech, Denmark, South Carolina. Graduate yours truly, Taylor Department.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out,
baby.
That's what I'm talking about. Vic Frost, you got a school you want to shout out?
Yeah, let me shout out Morris College in Sumter, South Carolina.
All right. All right, Harry Southern, who you shouting out?
I'm going to Rome. That's Rome, Georgia. We're going to shout out Shorter College.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And let me see, we got Clinton Junior College in Rock Hill, South Carolina. We love everybody in Rock Hill. Remember, we was going through Rock Hill, went to that good McDonald's where they had that strawberry sweet tea. It was delicious.
Sounds good.
Now, remember, this has been our HBCU shout out, and we're proud that Metamucil and Procter & Gamble uplift higher education as we do, because we know it is the key to jobs and freedom. And we know that Black history is American history, but you don't have to be Black to get a quality education at the HBCU. We'll be right back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio after this break.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry I didn't have my microphone on. I definitely want to say a big shout out to everybody out there tuning in to us right here in Los Angeles on Blazing 95.1 FM radio. I got to say a big shout out to my boss, my big boss, who hired me as the new program director for Blazing 95 FM radio. And if you want to give me a call, you can call me at 323 area code 413-4550. Again, if you want to give me a call at area code 323-413-4550. You're tuning in to y'all new Cheryl Underwood morning show right here on Blazing 95 FM radio. And I gotta say a big shout out to everybody out there tuning in to us. Today's weather forecast is calling for a high of 63 and a low of 51 degrees in the Los Angeles area, man. And there's a lot going on in the news we'll be talking about. But again, man, everybody's still talking about the Jussie Smollett, who are now, they are saying that he is guilty. But a lot of people are saying that they think that he's telling the truth somewhat. And of course, people are going to say that because they are big fans of Empire. But anyway, we'll keep it rest and we get more details about that. All right, y'all. Also, man, we want to say a special prayer out to rapper T.I., who lost his sister on last week. And we'll continue to pray for him as well. And again, y'all tune in to me tonight on the Living Witness TV network. I come on every Monday night at 10 o'clock. You can also check out the repeat every night at 10 o'clock on livingwitnesstv.com. All right, we're going back to the Cheryl Underwood radio. We'll be right back with more coming up right after this.
We're back with more Cheryl Underwood radio.
Thank you, super producer. Hey, don't forget our phone lines are always open to you, 1-855-SHERYL1, and you can email us at SherylUnderwoodRadio.com. And we got the World According to Cheryl, the podcast of Cheryl Underwood Radio that we want you to download. How you doing, Kyle?
Yeah, download the podcast and please leave us a positive comment.
Positive comments, multiple stars. Mm-hmm. And what I love about it is Kyle Irby, our male rights activist.
Being a man at all times.
And Courtney Black back with the facts.
You know that.
Being a man at all times.
Yeah, because he's a male chauvinist, but we call him a male rights.
He can be an a-hole sometimes.
Oh, really?
Wait until tomorrow when we talk about, if we can't get to all of it today, R. Kelly. Oh, this is about to be good. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be good because he loves you. Love R. Kelly.
Kel's my guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
trying to get $100,000 for him.
How do you separate the music from the madness?
Well, we're going to tell you tomorrow because we don't play it here. Do we, Big Frog?
How do you not have 100,000? How you
That's what Kyle's working on, right?
If you heard the song, I'll admit it. He explained that he's having problems with money.
I can't stand y'all, but we're going to continue this discussion on tomorrow because today, Courtney Black with the facts, we got to talk about Jussie Smollett and get Jandy Brown's thoughts on Jussie Smollett.
Was that Jussie texting you right there?
Yeah.
I'm busy.
Be careful.
So what do you think, Jandy Brown? What do you think about Jussie Smollett?
Here's my thing. I don't know if this makes sense to anybody.
Okay.
But to be a gay man, he is the worst event putting on gay man I've ever
he's
met.
The worst event coordinator.
He is the worst event coordinator. I mean, he didn't have camera angle right.
No, he didn't.
He didn't have his props ordered. He didn't have time. He didn't have nobody write his letter. As for a gay man.
For a gay man. Come on now.
Who in here has ever been to an event that a gay person put on?
That's right.
All laid out.
It's all good.
Everything should have been laid out.
Jim, you said you got something.
No, he nailed it. I lived with my gunkles for years, and everything was on point.
Those are his gay uncles.
They're
called gunkles.
I got a gay uncle. Didn't know he was gay till I grew up, and then went, "Whoa, wait a minute!"
If you met mine, you knew right away.
Just one bed in that house.
A good bed. That's a good clue.
That's when I was like, "Hey, where does Uncle Don sleep?"
At that one bed
right here.
He sleeps with Uncle Frank, son.
My two uncles.
Look at one bed and a whole bunch of folding chairs. I'm like, wait a minute.
That is so on point. Why is there only one bedroom here, Dad?
Well, here's the question. Here's the question that we're going to ask on the other side of the break. Can he be forgiven? That's one thing.
Yes.
Second, did they write him out of Empire? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about, will you watch Empire or did you have an issue? Because I can't wait for Harry Southern. I can't wait for you to weigh in on this when we come back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
And we're back with more Cheryl Cheryl Underwood Radio.
Thank you, super producer. Hey, we're in entertainment, and I know everybody's blowing up our phones talking about why y'all not talking about the Academy Awards. Okay,
Too much other
There's
good
too much
stuff.
other stuff.
It's too much. But I can just say this because I saw a lot of movies.
You
this
saw
year.
a lot of movies.
I saw Black Panther. I think the movie that's going to go that's forgotten is
Don't
Green.
say it yet. Don't say it yet, because I haven't watched the rest of my tape.
You haven't?
I recorded everything.
I love that
say
movie.
it maybe tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow.
Which movie did you say?
Green Book.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
we got to talk about somewhere this week. We got to talk about, because I don't think it depends on how this Jussie Smollett conversation goes. Depends on how this goes, because I think that there's more layers. Because listen, we all know the Nigerian brothers,
Yes.
and we think it's more to this. Go ahead, Jay.
Let me say this
Go ahead.
again.
What?
Jussie Smollett.
Yes.
It's kind of hard to believe him
Yes.
because that whooping don't match the two dudes.
I know, right?
That's right.
That one little scratch on his face.
It don't. No, it don't.
Okay, say it, Kyle.
That's the second problem.
Go. What's the second problem?
You wrote a letter, you know them Nigerians email. So why you
That's all they do. That's right, Cal. They email.
Listen to me. In the wee hour, they got millions of dollars.
Or you get that late phone call, my brother, I'm stuck in the country. I need to get out. My brother. How was that one?
Now that sounds
How's
good.
that one? That was good.
That was good. That sounds like
That's Queen. That's Nigerian right there.
Oh, wait a minute. Our phone lines are being clogged right now.
My brother.
That's pretty good, Jay. That's pretty good.
That was good. That was
They got
good.
me at O'Hare.
Wait a minute. So how it looks is, okay, does anybody believe that Jussie Smollett had something to do with the first letter?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So he had something to do with
Everybody
the
but Courtney.
first. Courtney, you
In denial.
Courtney don't believe
She
it.
still thinks it's the white guy.
Yeah,
You think it's a white guy
could be.
Jimbo, y'all stop
could
it
be.
now.
with the red hat on?
Not this time.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Did y'all see how clear that footage was? I
super
need
clear.
whatever TV
Yeah.
was connected to that monitor.
I'm telling you, HD like a
But the
mug.
camera was facing the wrong way. See, as a gay man, he had rehearsal.
Come on, Jay.
Dress rehearsal.
You're talking about the convenience store, though, right, Cheryl?
Yes. That
They're
footage
clear.
was clear.
Unbelievable.
But where you supposed to have the walkthrough, that's what you saying,
the
Jay.
walkthrough. He didn't have a walkthrough,
you didn't realize
It
that the
should have been
camera
like, okay, here's the bag. You got your ski mask in there. You got your gun. You got your rope. All right, see y'all sharp.
Yeah.
8 o'clock
Check,
on the
check.
street, late at night.
and Harry,
Listen.
did they buy some chewing gum and some barbecue Fritos while they was in the
Oh, they
store?
bought other
all,
stuff.
My problem is this. As an
What's your
attorney,
problem?
I want to tell y'all something.
Oh, hold on. Don't say it now, because I want to give you the whole break. Because we got to cue up your music, Harry. When you give us the legal, we got to cue up your music, boy.
I have not heard his
You
music.
have not heard the music. And see, Harry got to go put the robe on.
I got the robe
and
right
put
now.
that double black on. We'll be right back. Harry Sutherland's going to give us the legal position of the Jussie Smollett issue when we come back.
Calhoun will be up soon.
All right, y'all are definitely tuned in to Blaze and number 195.1 FM radio. You're definitely tuned in to the all new Cheryl Underwood morning show this beautiful Monday morning. I want to say a big shout out to everybody out there tuning in to us right here. And again, today's weather forecast is calling for a high of 63, and we got less than 11 minutes before 7 o'clock right here in Los Angeles, California. We're going to take it right back to the Cheryl Underwood morning show right now.
Cheryl Underwood Radio.
And we're back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
Thank you, super producer. Hey, we're in entertainment right now, but then after this break, we're going to go into the sports bar with men come to talk and women come to eavesdrop. And we're going to talk about our friend, Mr. Kraft.
Robert Kraft.
That's right. And why?
Fan of Cheryl Underwood.
Absolutely, but well, I'll talk about it when we get there.
Okay.
And how I feel about the whole situation. But I'm not for human trafficking.
No, not at all.
no.
How would anybody know?
He is either.
Right, but how would he have known? How would anybody have known? I'm not trying to give my pass, but we're gonna talk about it in the sports bar where men come talking, women come to eavesdrop, and but now, all right, Harry Sutherland, get ready now, get ready.
Pounding.
What is that noise?
That's my gaffle.
Oh, that's the guy.
Sound effect. Come on, y'all.
I thought a horse was in the courtroom. All right, Harry Sutherland. Don't forget you got opponent, the jury, the bailiff,
I got the bailiff.
the court reporter. Now, give us your legal opinion of Jussie Smollett quickly.
Jussie Smollett and anybody who wants to go out here and commit a crime, I'm not saying do that, But when you commit a crime, don't ever write a check. That's first thing. Don't ever write a check. Don't text your friends who's involved with the crime.
Don't text your friends.
And don't use people that are close to you.
That's right.
And if you're going to say white folks did the crime, use white people in the... Let's do that.
Let's start.
Can we do that?
Okay.
Come on now. Y'all, you use two guys from Nigeria. The motherland. Come on now.
The motherland.
Well, because he told us to wear ski masks.
Hey, we're coming out of this discussion. Maybe somewhere in the show we'll talk about, maybe in the sports bar, we'll talk about how Robin Roberts should feel about the Jussie Smollett situation.
And don't be parsimonious with the money you give them.
Word of the day.
That's right,
Don't
child.
be frugal with the payoff. We'll be right back with more Show on the Wood Radio. Hey, y'all, we're in the sports bar where men come to talk and women come to eavesdrop with Jim Kelly, Kyle Irby, Courtney Black, Vic Frost, Harry Sutherland, and me, Cheryl Underwood. That's why you're listening to The World According to Cheryl, the podcast of Cheryl Underwood Radio.
And we're back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
Thank you, super producer. Hey, we're in the sports bar where men come to talk and women come to eavesdrop. Janie Brown is sitting in with us because our word of the day is now sponsored by...
Hotter than the mofo, these nuts on Amazon.com.
On Amazon.com.
Okay, can I do my sports question?
So you can get these nuts.
question.
You can get these nuts from Amazon. Okay, what's your sports question? What's your sports question?
Oh, this is the one question.
One
If you don't
question.
know anything about sports, you
Okay.
can say this.
What
Let's
is
get
it?
you right in.
What is it?
How about that big white guy from Kansas?
That's got a racing.
That's how I'd be like, oh, Greg Ostertag. Yeah.
There's always a big white guy.
Oh, Scott Pollard.
Yeah.
What, say it again. Say it again.
I
Who?
thought he was really talking about the new white guy that broke the scoring record.
What's his name?
There's always
What's his
one.
name?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The white guy?
Big white guy. He may
The
not
big
be
white
from
guy?
Kansas, but he just in the college scoring.
All you gotta do
reached
is put that
3,000
out there
points
if you
plus.
know
Let's put
nothing
it out
about
there. If
sports.
you know nothing about sports.
That's what I use.
But let's get Courtney in this.
He's a big white guy, too.
We're gonna talk. Robin Roberts. Wasn't she a sportscaster before she got on Good
she
Morning
was.
America?
And she played too.
And she played.
Yeah.
So she got the Jussie Smollett interview. How should she feel? We were talking about Jussie Smollett and entertainment. How we're in the sports bar where men come to talk and women come to eavesdrop. How should she feel about the interview now?
Molded. Anybody know
Damn.
But
She didn't ask the good questions.
Yeah.
She didn't, attack the subject matter at hand sufficiently.
But did y'all hear that her staff had a concern? They had
what
a
they said,
concern.
yep.
But what I think though, Jay and Harry, a lot of people couldn't say what they felt because you didn't want to appear to be homophobic and you didn't want to appear to be anti-black
the
people.
problem.
It's touchy. I mean,
It's touchy. What's the problem, Jay?
No, the problem. I'm saying the problem where we are today.
I'm sorry,
is
Kyle.
You can't keep it 100, or people or Twitter gonna come after you.
right, sensitivity.
So you just have to watch what you say, or definitely don't say it on social media, because
Right.
they're gonna come after you. If you
Right.
say it
Tomorrow we're
wrong,
going to talk to Jay about his feelings about Monique
Oh, please do.
and Netflix. And are we boycotting?
When I did a video, I told Netflix, if y'all got that money sitting there,
Okay.
it's just
Just sitting there.
Since you ain't gave it
Since
to
you
her.
ain't gave it to her.
Listen to me.
I'll even take half of that. I can take it off.
Listen to me. I'll work with you and take
Yeah.
a 10% of it. You take the
I'll
90.
take less than that.
And we'll talk more about this on tomorrow because you can't keep it real. A lot of people, look, for those of us that grew up in Chicago, we knew nobody was down at Lower Racket Drive at 2 o'clock in the morning buying a salad in the Subway, except for when Janie Brown tell us. What was your new eating habit, Janie Brown?
I mean, I'm vegetarian. But, and who picks up a sandwich after a ass whooping? Nobody. Nobody.
So the sandwich came after. Let's go to Foot Long.
I put a foot up that ass.
So hungry.
That was all that swinging. That was all that.
Ooh, I'm hungry.
Kyle, you want to say what as we go to break?
As somebody who used to lie a whole lot.
Oh, I used to
lie a whole lot. I've changed. They laughing. Whatever you say, you can't lie. You got whatever you say happens. Got to happen. So if you say you went to Subway, you got to go to Subway.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you got to do the.
He
extra
went to
work on
Subway,
your lie.
but he didn't drop it. Did he drop it? What kind of fight was that? You didn't even do the women. Okay,
Whatever you say
was
it
that
happened,
sexist?
you got to make sure that happens.
You got to make sure it happen.
He went just for the meatballs. He didn't get it. What? Is that too much? Is that too much?
Too far.
We'll take that.
Too far.
We'll take that out. Huh?
Too far. No, we keeping that right there. From our new sponsor. Subway does have vegan Subway burgers.
Do they not have meatballs?
They do have
That's
meatballs.
right. But they have vegan. They have vegan. They have
He
vegan.
said,
too.
hold the bread. I'll just take them in my hand. Okay, that was too far.
Gotta be a little too far.
And we're back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
Thank you, super producer. Hey, we're in the sports bar where men come to talk and women come to eavesdrop. Don't forget, on tomorrow, see, I don't even know where these conversations go. We're doing R. Kelly, but right now we're going to talk about Mr. Kraft.
Your friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Jim, what happened?
Allegedly, Mr. Bob Kraft likes hookers, Cheryl.
Oh, Lord.
Allegedly.
See, hold on. I was really trying to get you to give us the white version of it. And that didn't happen. Don't talk about my friend like that.
He was-
Because, okay, of all the places around here, you've seen massage parlors everywhere.
Right.
Everywhere.
All of them, strip mall, Jay,
Right.
Kyle, Courtney,
Yeah, you mean-
Vic.
yeah.
Okay. You never think that there's a sexual activity going on illegally.
I usually hope.
Lord
They always
Jesus.
say there is. I've just never been to one.
You are going to
I
make
know,
me-
right?
Yeah.
That's what you go for in Vegas when you're younger, and I'm like,
you ain't
oh,
here
this-
for a real massage? No. You don't want a real massage.
Did y'all know that I had no idea that that's what happy ending meant?
Yeah.
No,
You didn't know that?
I
You mean the
nah.
Robert Kraft?
No, I mean, period.
Oh, you didn't know what it meant?
I didn't know what it
That's
meant,
what a happy
period.
ending.
When I first heard about it, I was like, well, I'm making a lot of people happy out in the world.
It's Vicks Vapor, right?
Hey, Vicks Vapor Rub is good for you to put on your chest, and you got, and it works well, and you could not be decongested.
I've been using the one you gave me on the
Oh, you do
Thank
it? 'Cause
very much.
the
For my
Vicks-
chest. Though.
But it
Vicks-
does say on the
I might
bottle,
smell that.
Vicks Vapor Rub, it does say about do not swallow, and every mama
Yeah,
has
used to
made
make
that
you
shit
swallow.
make you
swallow. Vicks Vapor Rub was a what is it? What is it called? Integration on the talk. So that's why I've always used it in my show, and I'm sure Vicks is not happy about it. But when they did the integration, I can sincerely speak about my love for it. Is that Cashmere? I'm sorry.
Nah.
Okay. So wait a minute. So Mr. Kraft, but there's another billionaire that was in there too.
Yeah, some guy, I can't remember his name, but another white billionaire dude that
They love, hey, they love
yeah.
But Harry,
They
where
cheat.
they were was where all the billionaires live.
Jupiter, Florida. In
So they
Jupiter.
Yeah, but they're only
for a
paying
reason.
$59 to $79 for a.
Well,
Come on.
savings, like I said earlier, savings.
these are billionaires.
Savings is-
Say it again, Jay. Say it
the reason
again,
why they
Jay.
got that
A
money.
savings is a
Yeah.
savings.
A savings is a savings.
Hey, and we're not disparaging anybody that's been trafficked. That's why we're going to talk about. We're going to continue this discussion on tomorrow because the R. Kelly situation has a human trafficking component to
Right,
it.
does it? Right.
Now, that's right, and we need to talk about it. And I call it the Chuck Berry clause.
Wow.
Where you take somebody
See,
across.
that's the separation of the music from the monster.
There
It's
you go.
hard to do.
That's why we're going to talk about it. Hey, Harry, can you give your comments about Mr. Kraft for the next break?
I sure can.
Okay, Vic Frost, get ready. We might need to play Harry's music when we come back with more sports bar discussion. We're in the sports bar. We're men come to talk and women come to eavesdrop. You're listening to Cheryl Underwood Radio.
And we're back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
Thank you, super producer. Man, this is the most fun that we have ever had without James Brown. We miss you.
I
Yeah,
miss
we did.
being here.
Yeah, so we want to make sure that you come as much as you want.
I can't tell how many
Wait a
times I
minute.
heard that.
Hey.
And paid good money for
Really?
it.
Yeah,
I
perfect
didn't
segue
mean
to the
to
spa
say
story.
I
wanna
didn't,
make sure.
right. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that.
Back to Bob Kraft.
That's right. I didn't mean to say
Right,
it. Well, let me tell you why I didn't mean to say it. Because one, Bob Kraft is my friend. Not that I could get him on the phone,
Yeah.
but I think he would take my call. Well,
Yeah.
now
He'll take
more
it
than
now.
ever.
He'll take it
Yeah,
now
he'll
more
take
than
it now.
ever.
But you know
They
what?
be black
You know what?
support now.
You know what about Bob?
What's that?
He scored more than the Patriots.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
For an owner that, his team's accused of everything on tape, you'd
Right.
think everything's on
Right.
tape, and he'd be
Right.
smarter than that.
That's right. So, but they did. So they have him on tape.
They have him
allegedly.
and twice.
Allegedly. Okay,
allegedly.
what is going on, Harry?
Two different times?
2 different times.
Yeah, one time was in October, I think it was. But also, they said they have some DNA, some bodily fluid, which is DNA.
Okay, here's the question, Harry.
Yeah.
Harry, wait, why you ain't playing Harry music?
Sorry.
Okay, you gotta play Harry music when he breaks it down. For the
Bob's part's separate from what overall is going on.
Oh, you are now testifying. Which one of us gonna be Hamilton Burger? Remember Hamilton Burger used to come in.
I like Bob. I wish he'd buy the Broncos now.
No. So Harry Sutherland,
Yes.
he said that his spokesperson said that he had done nothing illegal.
That's right.
Okay, why is he saying that, Harry?
But anytime you're charged with a crime, you always deny it. You always plead not guilty. Always. And then you spend that time to work out the details down the road. But, he's charged with 2 counts of solicitation, prostitution. And that could be any type of sexual act for a fee. It don't have to necessarily be intercourse. It could be, oral.
Touching, yeah.
They could be touching.
So the only thing, because they don't have him, there was no sexual intercourse with this situation. And if your kids are near the radio, move them away if you don't want to be. What's on the footage, though? They claim that didn't happen on the footage. But if you come in and you're paying for a massage and a happy ending occur, and he did not know about the trafficking, that's my issue with it. How could you tell that somebody was being trafficked? How, Harry? How could you tell?
Well, he wouldn't know, because
he wouldn't know.
13 cots in the back room.
The 13 cots. That's afterwards. That's after he was happy.
You know what? But you know what though? But that's what the law
horrible
enforcement
smell.
People,
Yeah.
That's what I think.
And
that's
all
what,
the masseuses just wear tops. They don't
No bottoms at all.
I was trying. We're not trying big.
Yes, you were. Yes,
I was trying. That.
But a man with $1 billion can have that brought to his house or brought to his second house.
What break is this, super producer?
you could.
Okay, we'll be right back. How do you have it brought to your house if you're a billionaire? Isn't that worse? We'll be right back. We're in the sports bar. When men come to talk and women come to eavesdrop. You're listening to Cheryl Underwood Radio.
And we're back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
Thank you, super producer. Hey, we're in the sports bar where men come to talk and women come to eavesdrop. After this break, we go into, in case you missed it, and our final thoughts. And J.D. Brown is sitting in with us because the word of the day is now sponsored by...
Hotter than a mofo. Nuts.
Where can we get them from?
Amazon.com, baby. Check them out.
That's right.
And my gourmet hot sauce.
Gourmet hot sauce is the hot sauce very hot.
It is very good.
Very hot.
Garlic is
Pepper,
delicious.
cayenne,
The garlic is
good. Garlic, yeah.
We need to have a cook-off, J.D. Brown.
We do.
I have a TV show idea.
Okay,
then we'll do it together. Okay, well, Kyle, what do you want to
Robert
say?
Kraft said
I won't say it on the air.
He's going to use his money to try to make a better situation. You've heard of DoorDash. He's going to have DoorDash.
Oh,
Hello, door.
I like the sizes at home.
Door.
2, please.
Hey, Mr. Crab, your ass is right outside.
So this is what Harry meant in the end of the last break when you said it could have been brought to his house.
Could have brought to his house.
Yeah.
Isn't that worse?
Owner
though?
whose team got in trouble for deflated balls, too.
Jim Kelly.
Yeah.
He's deflated now.
Well, okay. Here's my issue with this. Okay, now I want to say on behalf of everything I just lost from these segments, I think that there's a bigger issue here, and if all of these places were down in Jupiter, Florida, is that where they were?
Yep.
Yeah,
All in Jupiter, Florida, where everybody was quite wealthy, right?
Right.
I think that the fact that his name was the first name leaked out, I have a problem with.
He's the bigger fish to catch.
Right.
And by showing, we always show our bigger fish.
Right.
Even if you go fishing, you show the big ones. You don't show the small ones. And this is a way to get it away from everybody else. But with that being said, prostitution should be legal. This is just my law.
I agree.
And take the trafficking out of it. That way you can take the trafficking out of it and have it done the right
That's
way.
very Republican of you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Taxes, damn it.
I think you're the Republican.
But then I guess here's the question, though. Then if you did that and women willingly went into the sex business, because they have another issue here in California about independent contractors.
They do.
And strippers and the Stormy Daniels situation. And I guess my issue with that is America is puritanical on certain issues. Smoking, recreational drugs, sex.
Yeah.
Until they find out the money they can make.
Okay.
And once you're right. You're absolutely right.
And then but here's the problem. Do those of us with the better skill get more money.
Yes, you
That's
would.
how.
You get more
That's how
clients,
a
get more
capitalistic
money.
society should work.
Unless you work at one of these spots.
But then, because I do feel bad for the women who were trafficked, but I do feel like there should have been a greater scrutiny of the business itself, not the customer.
Thank you.
They should have found out that
Yes.
those. So, are we close, Kyle Irby?
We're very close because this is a witch hunt, and I hate that Brother Kraft has to go out like this because it's all like you said, it's puritanical. This man, come on, man, he didn't know that these women.
It's somebody we like too.
Yeah,
Funny you said that too, Cheryl, because as soon as this story broke, Adam Schefter of ESPN went on there and said this is not the biggest name. So everybody's like, ooh,
Who else name is on there?
Well, it goes back to who lives
But
in
being
Jupiter.
involved in the cheese company, he did say the sex was Gouda.
Oh my!
Did I go a long way?
And y'all know you went too far, Jay. You went too far. But
That's pretty good. I kind of like that.
cheese back.
Hey,
Yeah, he just got it.
hey, so we're gonna come out of the sports bar with Nick. I'm talking. We're gonna eat and we're gonna go into our in case you missed it, and our final thoughts. We'll be right back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio. Hey, we're gonna take you from your front door to your car door and back. You're listening to The World According to Cheryl, the podcast of Cheryl Underwood Radio.
And we're back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
Thank you, super producer. Hey, it's time for our final thoughts. Courtney Black, you got some final thoughts?
Well, I just want to say thank you, J. Anthony Brown, for rolling through.
Yeah, and he'll be back tomorrow.
I'll be back.
Yeah,
Be back
he'll be
tomorrow.
back.
Be back
Great,
tomorrow.
great.
Jim Kelly, got some final thoughts?
Sure. Jay, thanks for bringing Putin again.
You know what knows everybody talking. They're not talking. Why is everyone? You see how I have to go in the shoulders got to be up. Why is it not
Lose your
talking?
And tomorrow, please don't bring Cosby back.
Yes. Oh,
Go ahead,
I would like to talk to you.
nailed it.
Big Frost, you got some final thoughts?
Well, I just want to say I need to get some of those hotter than a mofo nuts.
Yay! We'll make sure you get some. We'll make sure that you. Where can you get them from, Jay?
Amazon.com, right?
And we're really trying to help your business. We
Yeah,
really
thank
are.
you so much.
And thank you for allowing Hotter Than a Mofo Nuts to sponsor our word of the day forever and ever and ever.
And ever
so
and
we
ever.
make sure you get that copy whenever you need us to correct
Thank
the
you
copy.
so much.
And do you have garlic or lemon pepper Hotter
I
Than
have
a Mofo?
a cayenne, peach and pepper, habanero, and garlic. Right?
Garlic. But do you have lemon pepper?
No, I'm working on that.
Work on the lemon
Or
pepper,
lemon pepper,
but it's
yeah.
not so hot.
No, those are not hot.
Not hot. So you could do anything
The
with it.
hotter than the mofo hot sauce is very hot.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yes, it is. You can't
But
cut
I'm
it.
changing this recipe. We're gonna put put sugar on them, so they're gonna be hot and sweet.
What if you put
mofo?
sour cream with it? Would that tone it down?
No.
Oh, never mind.
Nuts are just hot.
I tried.
Painfully
Hot.
hot.
All right, you need to go to the doctor for that. Kyle, you got any final thoughts?
I do have final thoughts.
Final
Jay.
thoughts.
Your Nigerian was on point.
Thank you, Oldman.
On point.
I see him now.
Ready for the Nigerians. Do the Nigerians.
I can't do it.
The Nigerian is a new character.
You need
Yeah,
to
it
get
is.
in
Yeah, I need to-
Jay, you need to get in an Uber, then get in a taxi.
That's right.
Then you need to go to the store. Then the voice will come back to you.
Go right
Voice
back.
is
You gotta
going.
go buy stuff. Okay. Other final thoughts, Kyle Irby.
Final thoughts. Robert Kraft is probably not going to jail, but I got a problem with these other brothers going to jail. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, absolutely. You got a problem with R. Kelly and
I'm just saying,
Jussie Smollett?
We got all the brothers going to jail,
Right.
So it's time.
And
to
the white
shift.
guys don't go to jail.
Well, let's talk about this on tomorrow because Jay will be back with us. Jandy Brown will be back. Phone lines are always
the guy
open
in
to you.
Florida that had all the girls that he ended up getting off, who's the secretary of labor, working for Trump right now. Right.
That brought all the girls to them.
He is
We'll
not
talk
in
about
jail.
that on tomorrow.
Definitely.
But also the other thing is the guy that is the Coast Guard dude that was
Yes,
planning the
nobody's
attack.
talking about that.
We're gonna talk about that on tomorrow as well. Harry Sutherland, give us our final thoughts.
Jussie Smollett, R. Kelly, and Robert Kraft. Listen, it's not our job to judge. Our job is to love and show compassion for them as well as the victim.
But nobody's above the law, Harry
That's right,
Sutherland.
that's right.
Nobody's above the law,
That's right.
and there's got to be a consequence to your actions.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Unless you have sex upstairs over a law office, then you're above the law.
Oh my!
I couldn't beat it if I wanted
Harry
to.
Sutherland law.
That's right. You are above the law. Above the law. If you at the Harry Sutherland storefront, you're above storefront law office. You're above the law. Hey, for everybody wait for us to announce those new affiliates. We'll do that on tomorrow as well. We want you to go out and be a blessing. God bless you. We'll holler at you tomorrow if the Lord said the same. If he did not, and it's your last day on earth, we hope that when you see the master, he said, servant, well done. Because the life you live, work you've done, and people you've asked for forgiveness when you trespass against them. And somewhere in these shows, we're going to talk about the Academy Awards, but we want to love up on J. Anthony Brown as many times as he comes on Cheryl Underwood Radio. Be blessed. Be easy.
Television personality, radio host, entertainer, businesswoman, and philanthropist. Emmy Award winner for her role as co-host of The Talk on CBS Television. Seen daily by nearly 3 million daytime viewers. It's The World According to Cheryl. The World According to Cheryl. Bringing you discussion on relationships, entertainment, sports, politics, news. It's The World According to Cheryl, the podcast.